Have you ever had one of your non-Catholic friends dismiss the existence of purgatory? Well, this video of a truly supernatural experience might change their minds. In 1607, a humble Carmelite nun was granted a vision so terrifying it would change her life forever. What did she see in the depths of purgatory? And how can her experience transform our understanding of the afterlife? Stay tuned to discover the chilling details of St. Magdalen de Pazzi's journey through the prisons of divine justice. Howdy, and welcome to America Needs Fatima. My name is Adrian Fonseca, and today I have something powerful to share with you. Have you ever thought about how you can help the souls in purgatory, especially your loved ones? One of the best ways is through prayer and the Holy Mass. That's why I invite you to consider joining our Child of Mary program. Every day, a traditional Catholic Mass will be offered for your intentions by Father Jerry, who prays for you all year round.
Special intention for our liturgy today, for our Mass. America needs Fatima's children of Mary, and especially...
Pause this video now and click the link below and become a Child of Mary today. I'll be right here when you come back. This true story begins in a garden, as all good stories relating to our salvation do. One day, St. Magdalen de Pazzi, a 16th century Florentine nun, was taking her recreation in the manicured garden of her convent. Her fellow sisters were with her when suddenly she was taken up in a spiritual ecstasy. A voice invited her to visit all the prisons of purgatory and see how truly deserving the souls detained there are of compassion. At this moment, the other nuns heard her say, "Yes, I will go." She then walked for 2 hours around the very large garden, pausing from time to time. Each time she interrupted her walk, she was seen to wring her hands in compassion. Her face became pale and her body bent under the weight of suffering in the presence of the terrible spectacle with which she was confronted. She began to cry aloud in lamentation, "Mercy, my God, mercy! Descend, O precious blood, and deliver these souls from their prison. Poor souls, you suffer so cruelly." As she went from prison to prison, she realized that each prison contained souls being purified for their predominant vice. To her horror, she first encountered religious souls, exclaiming, "What? Religious also in this dismal abode? Good God, how are they tormented?" Ah, Lord, the horror she manifested in contemplating them caused her to sigh at each step. She then entered the prison of simple souls and children, whose ignorance and lack of reason led them to commit their sins. Their torments appeared to her much more endurable than those of the others. She also noticed that their guardian angels were there, who fortified them greatly by their presence. Advancing a few paces, she cried out, "Oh, how horrible is this place! It is full of hideous demons and incredible torments." She saw souls being pierced with sharp swords and cut into pieces. These were souls whose conduct had been tainted with hypocrisy. She saw a great many souls crushed under a press. She understood that they were addicted to impatience and disobedience. Then she uttered a dreadful cry upon seeing the dungeon of lies. Liars are confined in a place in the vicinity of hell, and their sufferings are exceedingly great. Molten lead is poured into their mouths. I see them burn, and at the same time tremble with cold. She then went to the prison of those souls who had sinned through weakness, exclaiming, "Alas, I had ought to find you among those who have been sinned through ignorance. But I am mistaken. You burn with a hotter fire." As we reflect on these sobering visions, it's natural to feel a renewed urgency about our own spiritual lives and those of our loved ones. This is why I want to remind you again about our Child of Mary program. By joining, you're not only supporting your own spiritual journey, but also helping souls in purgatory through the power of daily Mass intentions. As a member, you'll receive the incredible grace of having a daily traditional Catholic Mass offered for your intentions. Imagine the peace of knowing that your intentions, especially for your loved ones, are lifted up in the most powerful prayer of the Church every single day. This becomes even more meaningful in November when we focus on the Holy Souls. Your daily Mass intentions can provide much needed grace for those souls undergoing purification. If you feel inspired by these visions and want to take action, becoming a Child of Mary could be a great step in supporting the souls in purgatory. Click the link in the description box down below to join today. Continuing her journey, St. Magdalene witnessed the souls who had sinned by avarice. "What blindness," said she. "Those whom riches could not satisfy are smelted like metal in the furnace." She passed quickly through the prison of those souls stained with impurity. She saw them so filthy and pestilent, a dungeon that she felt nauseous and turned away quickly from that sickening sight. Seeing the ambitious and the proud, she said, "Behold those who wish to shine before men. Now they are condemned to live in this frightful obscurity." Then she was shown those souls which had been guilty of ingratitude toward God. They were prey to unutterable torments and drowned in a lake of molten lead. Finally, in the last dungeon, she was shown souls that had not been given to any particular vice, but which, through lack of proper vigilance over themselves, had committed all kinds of trivial faults. She remarked that these souls had a share in the chastisements of all vices, in a moderate degree. The saint left the garden, begging God never again to make her witness such heart-rending spectacle. She felt that she had no strength to endure it. Her ecstasy still continued, and conversing with Jesus, she told him, "Tell me, Lord, what was your design in discovering to me these terrible prisons of which I know so little, and comprehend it still less?" "Ah, now I see. You wish to give me the knowledge of your infinite sanctity, and to make me detest more and more the least stain of sin which is so abominable in your eyes." Now, friends, remember, this is not hell. It is only purgatory. And I'm here today to remind you that it does indeed exist. In 1917, Our Lady of Fatima reminded mankind of this too, when she declared that the certain soul of a girl in the village who had died recently would, quote, "be in purgatory until the end of time." St. Magdalen de Pazzi's vision of purgatory powerfully reminds us of the afterlife and the call to holiness in our daily lives. Her experience echoes Our Lady of Fatima's message of prayer, sacrifice, and reparation for sins. Just as St. Magdalene felt deep compassion for the souls in purgatory, Our Lady of Fatima taught the shepherd children to pray for the salvation of souls. "O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those in most need of thy mercy." The lesson is clear. Every choice we make has eternal consequences. Magdalene's vision reminds us to detest even the smallest of sins and to pray fervently for the souls in purgatory. As November approaches, the month dedicated to these souls, we are reminded of the importance of offering prayers for their release. By joining the Child of Mary program, you can have your Mass intentions be for the souls of your loved ones who have gone before us. The link to sign up is in the description box down below. Let Magdalene's cry descend, O precious blood, and deliver these souls from their prison. Inspire us to deepen our faith, be mindful of our actions, and pray for the souls in purgatory. That's all for today. May God bless you and Mary Immaculate keep you under her mantle. God love you. Thanks for watching. I don't know if you've noticed, but we actually don't run ads on this channel. We don't want you to be bombarded with distractions while trying to learn about Our Lady. And because we don't make money from ads, we rely completely on our Child of Mary members to help us to spread the Fatima message all across YouTube. And if you want to help us and receive these spiritual gifts in return, then all you have to do is to click the link in the description box down below to become a Child of Mary. Once you click that link and become a Child of Mary, we will send you this beautiful metal lapel pin. You will also be given a subscription to Crusade magazine. And my favorite, you will have a daily Catholic Mass prayed in your name and for your intentions. And you will also receive this incredible ebook. So don't wait. Become a Child of Mary today to receive your spiritual gifts and to help us spread devotion to Our Lady all across YouTube. Just click the link in the description to become a Child of Mary. God love you.